What's goody in the hoodie, my beautiful mother? What's goody in the hoodie, my beautiful people? It's your favorite producer, ToneTheArtist. I'm here with an announcement. I am the best producer ever in the history of everything. And if you disagree, come meet me March 19th, Battle of the Beats. I'm going up against no other than the mad scientist himself, ChannelJamil. And you already know what time it is. Heads is rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, come meet me on March 19th at the B.D.B.G.P. on the B.D.B.P. view. On the B.D.B.G.P. YouTube channel. That's a bro. Who summoned the god? 19th at the B.D.B.G.P. on the B.D.B.P. view.
For the people in the back, y'all heard the man. March 19th, it's going down. It's up. I go by the name of ChannelJamil, representing FTP Music Group for the people who don't know. And I've been challenged by the self-proclaimed greatest producer ever, ToneTheArtist. I hope you know what you're getting yourself into. Live it up. We in the building. Let's go.
Woo-wee! Ain't nothing like a little bit of good old trash talking before epic heavyweight bout. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, yeah. In case you're wondering, this is my new line of cigars, B.O.B., not to be mistaken with Battle of the Beats. This is Black on Black. BD, how do you do it? How do you do it? I don't know. But anyway, though, what's poppin', everybody? How you feeling? How you living? You already know who it is. It's your boy Jay, a.k.a. Big Daddy Beard, a.k.a. Don Beard King. Yes, that's right. Your favorite promoter's favorite promoter. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another segment of The Debate Table, my podcast. For those that are new to this, is a podcast / playlist on my channel that serves as an umbrella under B.D.B.G.P. That's Big Daddy Beard Gaming Promotions, where we talk about an array of different topics that you and I come up with for everybody to give their input, their take, and critique without feeling judged or biased or anything like that. It's just a little dope thing that we like to do. But this is a new addition that I've added to the podcast as well, Battle of the Beats. And what this is a setup that allows all of different producers from all around the world to come together and showcase their eclectic musical talents, all while facing off against each other in one-on-one fashion. So it's really dope. Very, very dope. So we're going to get this thing underway. But before we do so, I do have merch available for anybody that's interested. As you can see, TDT, the debate table. If you guys want some merch, if you want a shirt or anything like that, all different colors and sizes, just hit me up either through Instagram, Discord, or through the channel as well, and I can hook that up for you. But yeah, we about to have a really good time. I got two newcomers to the B.O.B. stage, both really good friends of mine who actually have been doing beats for quite some time now. And they told me, they said, look, Jay, we want to face off against each other. I said, it's only right. You know, seeing that they've been doing their thing for a long time. So we got the self-proclaimed producer, the GOAT of all time, as he calls himself, ToneTheArtist, versing off against the musical mastermind, aka Mad Scientist, ChannelJamil. But we about to get things popping off. But before we do so, I want to bring up all of my judges who will be helping me out in this. So let me start to do that. Give me 1 second. What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hey.
Yeah.
How's it going?
How y'all feeling? How y'all living? What's
We
up?
here. How y'all doing?
In the building. All right, so I'm gonna let everybody go one by one, introduce yourselves, let everybody know who you are, what you do, what you got going on.
So,
Ladies first.
Yeah.
I'll start. Hi, everybody. My name is Sharissa Lene. This is Kwali. He's gonna be judging with me.
What's up?
Hey,
Yeah, like Talib Kweli.
little man.
Yeah. So I actually what's the questions again? What do we do? What we got going on?
Yeah, let people know
well,
what you got going on.
well, right now I got this going on. I'm a mother, but I did sing. I do sing, I should say, but I haven't been doing anything really lately. But I do have 2 projects out currently. I do want to say this because I know Tone, the artist, very well, and I also know ChannelJamil very well. I actually introduced them, so it's a surprise that I'm here. So I was with both of them at the very beginning of their, beat making things, producing and everything. Tone produced a lot of my songs. Well, all of my songs, most of them, like 95%. And actually, a fun fact: ChannelJamil actually produced one of the very first beats ever for me. No, the very first beat ever for me. So I used to just go off of instrumentals and things. So he actually did that back in like 2002 or 3 or something. So it's gonna be really fun and interesting. So that's me. That's what I'm doing right now. That's what we're. All right, you excited? He's excited. Okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, next up.
Sorry, my bad. Hey, I'm Edit Again Media. On my channel, you find me with storytelling, products, lifestyle reviews, games, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm just all over the place. But the breaking point for this thing is that I never done anything like this, and I don't know either of the artists.
Okay.
So this is gonna be the first time me hearing something from someone. So
Okay.
guys, let's get ready.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Absolutely. Next
Hey
up.
guys, what's going on? It's your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. I actually make clothing that is inspirational. Like this right here, it says, let's use social media for positivity. And it's great that positivity is coming from this channel. Oh, and I wanted to say shout outs to the intros. They were fire. I enjoyed it. So I know it's going to be a bomb show. If you guys want to follow me on all social media platforms, it's B as in boy, T as in Tom, D as in dog, LLC. Thank you, Big Daddy, for inviting me on here and being a judge. I do come from a musical background. I used to manage a Christian rap artist. So this is getting back into my little studio days. So it's just like, this is exciting. So shout outs to everybody in the chat and let's get it popping.
Everything she said. All right, next up.
Okay. A little bit about me as far as my channel. I'm basically I do shout outs for people. I do videos where it shows all the channels. All they have to do is basically connect and comment, and then I bring them, put them on the channel as well. And I also have, I don't know if you guys know who this is, but E Money. I know everybody knows E Money. He's actually the person that I actually have all the beats for on the shout out channel. Videos, I'm sorry, videos. And I also do interviews and a little bit of everything. So basically my channel is about a little bit of everything, a little something for everybody. So if you guys ever come through, you're going to see something different every time. It's not going to be the same thing every time. So, and you never know what I'm going to say.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. All right. Last but definitely not least, my big homie down below.
Yeah, where they call me Biggs. My real name is Sean. I'm a DJ here in South Florida. I don't know, maybe a year ago, Jaden?
Oh, you getting fussy. You said
Yeah,
start already. No, go ahead.
So can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
What, I met you like a year ago, Jaden?
Yeah, a year ago when I first got down here to South Florida.
Yeah, so I'm still out there in those party streets, man. Long weeks. So if you see all this right here, that's from the streets this week. So, throwing down them beats, 4 nights a week. So happy to be here and honored. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. The dopest DJ down here in these southern Florida streets doing it big, just like his name. Appreciate it. But yeah, we ain't going to do too much more talk. We're going to get right into this. So basically what we're going to do is we have 2 producers, ChannelJamil, ToneTheArtist. They're going to showcase 6 of their eclectic beats. We're going to go beat by beat with both of their sets. In between those sets, I'll let you guys do like a little critique, judge. Let me know what you think. Like, dislike, we'll do that. And then at the end of this, we basically just tally up the votes, and then we debate on who's going to win. So, sounds good?
All right.
All right. So let's go ahead and get to it. We're going to kick things off with ChannelJamil. We're starting with his track listing. So we have Starland, Heroes, Blurry, Time, Forever, and Apocalypse. So first up is Starland. Let's get it.
We thought you would be the difference.
Rocking already. So that was Starland. Next up, we have Heroes. Let's get it. that was Heroes. Next up is Blurry. We're gonna keep it going. Let's go. All right, that was Blurry. Next up, we got Time. Let's go. All right, keeping it going. That was Time. Next up is Forever. Let's go. That was Forever. Last up, we got Apocalypse. Let's go. All right, there you have it. There you have it. That was Apocalypse. That's the entire set for ChannelJamil. All right, I'm gonna let my judges take it away and give me their critique. So, who's first?
I'll go since I'm the only male in the room.
Oh, you want to kick it off, Big?
I'll start off.
All right.
So, Starland was my favorite track, you know, because he was really sneaky with that one. You know how you came in with that that Carlos Santana type thing,
Yeah.
and then went into that OPP. It's the same drums if you listen to it. So that was my favorite track.
Okay.
Heroes reminded me of that Scarface song, "Push It to the Limit." It's the same type feel. So I was liking that sound, that gangster sound in it. What was it Blurry Vibes? Is that the third one?
Yeah, which one? So
Blurry.
Blurry.
So we're going down the list, right, Jay?
Yeah, start. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Blurry Vibes is the third one, right?
Yeah. So you got Starland, Heroes, Blurry, Time Forever, and
Blurry. Okay. Yeah. So that one gave me that Ariana Grande type feel. That Thank You Next. It was really poppy. Kind of fit in anywhere you want to play it. You know. So that was pretty cool. Time was pleasant and very easy on the ears. I can listen to that in my massage chair and just go to sleep. It was dope. You know what I mean? Forever. I don't know if you know this song called by Diplo. It's called Revolution. It gave me those type vibes. You know what? You know, just kind of sneaking up on you and then hitting you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was pretty dope. And the last one, Apocalypse. It reminded me of like that new NY drill music, you know, like by Pop Smoke. So this guy is pretty good. It's change up, you know, he has a variety of music for everybody actually. So I like that.
Okay. Nice. Next.
Your mic is off, you knew.
should turn that on. There we go.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
I believe Star is a dancing beat. I like the beat. I like the transitions in that one. Hero is chilled. To me, it's a chilled video music. Blurry was more like chilled and mellow to me. And Time is nice and chilled and a little on the mellow side. Forever, great transition. Apocalypse, tight transition. So I really like them. I did like them. So definitely like them. Okay, next.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off by saying my favorite too, because those are the sounds that I will play on my channel. And the
Right.
first one is Blurry, because it had a nice vibe. It was laid back. It was hopeful. I like that. And Apocalypse, because it was restless yet smooth, with the beats. As
Yeah.
far as Starland goes, I was listening to like the lead guitar and how everything came together. It was like a mixture of rock, country, and funk.
Yeah.
And Heroes was more like an intro to a movie type thing, so that was okay. And Time was slow paced with mellow beats, meaning that I would use that to sit back and put together a bookcase. I just used that example. And Forever, it was more like when I heard that, it was one of those songs where you're sitting back thinking about somebody. That's what I picked up from it.
So when I was listening to everything, I was like piecing together artists that would go great with that. So for Starland, I know it sounded like a commercial beat. I could hear Nas or Jay-Z on that one. And Heroes, I could see that being a video game, especially the keys part, before the breakdown to the beat. I could see that. And Blurry, I can hear Kalani or Summer Walker on that track. Time, and then Time Forever and Apocalypse, I can see that you have like you're a storyteller. So Time was about storytelling. And Forever, I could hear that as a TikTok sound before it actually gets banned for real. And then Apocalypse, I like the breakdown, and I was agreeing with Lay's Jay. The keys were dope, and in the choir, and how I can say that I believe you're a storyteller is like when it was breaking down from the keys to the choir singing, or the vocals on that. I could just hear like going from like angelic to like about to be a war. So I definitely liked all of them. I don't know how easy it's gonna be to judge which track was better than the other producer, but for now, I hear different artists on those tracks. So far so good. Keep it up.
Okay. Sharissa.
Oh, hey, okay. All right. So I took a little bit of notes, but I just want to say that when I'm listening to a beat, I like to because I write too. So if immediately off the bat I can come up with some lyrics, I know for a fact. Oh yeah, I like that one. So I'm gonna start. But my favorite one was actually, what was it? Forever. I thought it was really dark and sexy at the same time, and my son started singing too on that. So I was like, yeah, we agreed that that's our favorite. Yeah. And what I do know about ChannelJamil is that he self-taught himself how to play the keys before he even went through music theory. So I was listening for a lot of the piano, and I saw somebody in the chat say something about the keys, and I was like, yeah, he was really dope with that way before he even studied music theory. So, and I think that was I heard a lot of that in the last one. Was it Apocalypse, or I didn't write it down, but yes, I was definitely listening for that. Still dope as ever with it. Starland, I like the guitar riffs. I like that kind of like rock sound, and like the riffs of the guitar, the electric guitar, and all those sounds. So it gave me like a 90s hip hop vibe, Heroes was good. I felt like I wanted the beat drop coming a little sooner though, but I did like that one. And then Blurry, it was a smooth little bop. reminds me of a nice little summer day, you know, when you got your wine or whatever you drink and you're just sitting there chilling in the backyard or whatever. I like, yeah. All around, Time was just real smooth and sexy. I was feeling that one. I think I sung a tune or two to that one too. So, but all around, great job. You know, this is gonna be hard for me. What did you think? Yeah, Quali says great job too.
Shout out to Quali. So I'll make it really quick. One thing I love about Jamil, because like I said, this is my introduction to him, and listening to his music for the first time. I love his artistry. Like as you hear the beats and stuff, you can really hear like it's almost like he's painting pictures with the music, and it's very dope. Like for example, each one just feels like a painting, that's like something beautiful or exquisite I've seen in like a museum or like a gala or something like that. Very, very dope. And because you can tell each one, it's very story driven. Each one, like I was watching some of the guys in the chat and stuff. Each one tells a very vivid story. Like you have Starland, which has that 90s vibe. And it kind of gives me that like the revolution of the televised type of feel to it. Like you see people just kind of marching down the street and stuff like that, rallying. That's what I get from that. Heroes, again, very positive, very powerful. Because again, we need more people like that. We need more heroes, more people to come together and unify that leadership. So I love that one. Blurry definitely kind of gives me that, bad breakup or whatnot. You're all alone, thunderstorming, just in deep thought. And then how it kind of transitions with time and forever. Definitely that R&B vibe. Definitely summer vibe. I love that type of music. You just like put in the whip, just cruise to, got the shades on, windows down, no destination, you're just going. And then Apocalypse, that one caught me off guard because like it's dark, but it just has that very like intricate sound. Like you don't know where it's going to go, but it's still like a very nice little groove. And it's just like, okay, because it's almost like the title doesn't match, but it's so vivid how he did that. So definitely, like I just get a very artistic vibe just hearing Jamil's sound. So Jamil, salute to you, brother. You definitely did that. Definitely. So, all right. So for everybody that's in the chat too, feel free to drop your links. Feel free to get connected with everybody. Everyone's moderated. So all you gotta do is just click on each other's names. It takes you right to their channels. Anything you guys want to advertise for Mo, you can definitely do so. Spread love, show love, because you already know the slogan over here. It's the house of love. Also, too, for everybody that's in the chat, so you guys don't feel left out. Feel free to cast your vote on which producer you think is going to win the episode by typing hashtag TTA for ToneTheArtist, CJ for ChannelJamil. If you feel it's going to be a draw, you can definitely put a draw. So we're going to keep this thing going. Next up is the man who calls himself the self-proclaimed greatest producer of all time. Very bold statement, but I love it because, it just makes for better competition at the end of the day. We got ToneTheArtist coming up next, Jersey's finest. So what we have is Wait a Minute Now, That Boom Bap, Niganotkin, Star Power, Heavy Back, and Faded. So we're going to kick things off with Wait a Minute Now. Let's get it.
This is art. Got the wave.
All right. That was Wait a Minute Now. Next up, we got that Boom Bap. Let's go. I just love like seeing all the different comments and whatnot, seeing what everybody's saying. It's so dope. Y'all be having so many different like imaginative vibes and whatnot. It's so dope, bro. Love y'all for that. Love y'all for that. All right, so that was that Boom Bap. Next up, we got Niganotkin. Right, let's go.
This is art. He's got the wave. This is art. He's got the wave.
All right, so that was Niganotkin. It's basically it's separate words, but we put it all together in one. So that was that one. Next up, we got Star Power. Let's go. All right. That was Star Power. Next up, we got Heavy Bop. Let's go.
Got the wave.
All right. That was Heavy Bat. Last up, we got Faded. Let's go. All right, there you have it. That was Faded, Tone the Artist. That's the whole entire set. All right, judges, go ahead and let me know what you guys think before we get ready to wrap this up and come to our decisions. Who's first up to bat? I gotta start calling names like the principal's office. Report to the office, Biggs. Report to the office. Like, hey, what I do? I know y'all still kind of in the vibe. Y'all in the zone. So if you want out, if it makes y'all feel better.
Okay, I'm gonna get it out the way because I was sort of lost. Were you talking?
Yeah.
The only guy in the crowd. The only guy. In the
No.
Oh.
I was.
Oh, go ahead.
I love the reactions at the end. Like everybody's still in that musical trance. I love it. Because I am too. Sometimes I forget. I'm like, oh my god, like I just went on a little journey right there. I'll go ahead and kick it off if you want. Tone the Artist. I've known this man since middle school. You might as well say the sandbox. And I've always loved the fact that him and I just have an incredibly amazing love for music. Like he's a multi-talent. Sings, raps, dances. I'll be honest, he's probably gonna laugh. Tone, I didn't know you did beats. I mean, I knew that you did music and stuff, but I didn't know that you actually were like behind the boards. And it's just like to hear his stuff, and I'm like, I even told him, I'm like, man, it's like his stuff just takes me somewhere else mentally. Like I feel like I'm just like in another world or like a parallel universe when I hear his stuff, especially, you know, with Wait a Minute Now and Niganotkin. I love those strings. I love the violin, how you could just hear it, just it's smooth, just comes in. That transition is so beautiful. And then how he transition from that to that boom bap, with that boom boom, and then the beat just switches up, and it's so beautiful how it just like it just, I love how like the sounds, they just ride, and how they just come back full circle, and it's just like it's really hard to describe. Again, Faded, the flutes, love it. How they blend so well. And then, you know, you got Heavy Bat, which is just like, that's just like, I feel like I'm walking through like a marble garden or something, just seeing like all the beautiful things. And it's just like, oh my God, like, wow. Like, it's almost like something you're not used to. So I definitely love that about him. Like, he just takes you on a transition. You know, you can definitely tell him and Jamil are true perfectionists. Like, they don't just waste their time and just play around. They really do this. They love it. And you can see they're really putting their all into these beats. So, yeah. Tone, Jamil, job well done, fellas. Job well done. Who's next?
Okay. So, first one, Wait a Minute Now, right? I think the piano and the violin is everything in this track. It was heavy for me. It sounds like you know, I'm learning to play 2K now for you, Jaden. So it kind of sounds like one of those 2K3 beats. You know what I mean? So that boom bap, it was actually my favorite until I heard Heavy Bap. But it was more of a New Jersey Drive type sound to me. I don't know if you ever heard that movie. I mean, you looked at New Jersey Drive.
Oh yeah,
the song should be on that soundtrack.
Classic.
I wanted to go jack somebody's car, actually. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was that good though. And was it Niganotkin? Niganotkin. Okay, so that to me was like, you know, this father, his daughter got like kidnapped in a movie, and he turned like vigilante to go find her, and that's the music that you heard when he was like walking the streets of Brooklyn. Star Power, the bass obviously was the track. The horns were very heavy. I like when it's more down tempo, you know what I mean? I like that down tempo stuff. Heavy Bap is actually what I listen to. Actually, to me, I call that like chill house. You know me, I spend all these genres, man. When I'm out of the music, I don't listen to none of that stuff. Like period. So when I'm home or I'm in my whip, I'm listening to like the Heavy Bap. It's like a chill house thing to me, you know. And when I'm flying, I listen to it as well. So that was a nice track. Fady was just cool with me. It was all right. Kind of like an outro of a movie, you know, but not bad.
Okay. All right. Next to the principal's office. Oh, go ahead.
I think the first one, Wait a Minute Now, smooth transition, a drama movie to me. The second one would be Boom Bap. Is that the right one? Boom Bap?
That Boom Bap.
Okay. That one was nice up and down transitions for me. And then the Niganotkin, is that how you say that?
Niganotkin.
Sorry about that. I think that's like a sad movie when somebody ends up getting offed and goes to a funeral. To me, for a movie.
Oh, yeah.
And then Star Power, the beat is like Jabberwockies. You know, they could dance to that.
Yeah. Wow. I was thinking that because that does sound like something you would hear like one of those dance crews kind of like move to. Like, you know, those beats that you don't think that they could dance to, but they find a way, and it's just like,
Yes.
I like that.
That's exactly what that's the first thing I thought about. I even called my son in here. I was like, what do you call those people that dance with the lights and things? I knew what it was called.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me see. Heavy would be like chilling, you know, like you're chilling at the bar kind of thing. And that's got nice transition as well. Faded, I'm sorry to say, it's just like when you're over there with that mojo hanging out and you're hearing things that you're not supposed to be hearing.
Wow. That hence the title, Faded.
Right, like you're faded, exactly. So basically, like you know how when you see like they like when they're over there, you know, smoking it, but they see that circle with a bunch of different colors, and they're sitting there going, "Wow." That's what I remember. That's what I'm thinking. Like, oh, they're chilling and they're just like faded.
Absolutely. I love that. I didn't even think about that. That's why I love hearing everybody's different take on this stuff, because it's like it makes me think about stuff I wouldn't even thought of. That wow, that is very interesting. Love it, UK. Love it. Who's next?
So wait a minute. I like the keys and the violin. It's like amazing how we all like see the same, hear the same thing. The ending was all that for me. That boom bap. I don't know if you're from New York or not, but it reminded me of this rapper. His name is Hakeem Green. Like he goes way back, way back. And at the end, I was like, "Excuse me," because like you caught me on that transition. Like I wasn't expecting it to go that way. And then you know, in the chorus part, I was like, "Excuse me." So it was good. I like that. Nagagatin. Niganotkin. I hear KRS-One on that one, and just like everyone else says, I think that would be a great movie score. Star Power, I kind of missed that one. Heavy Bap, I feel like that's an R&B song. It has a New York flow to it. I hear Robert Glasper on that, like a production. India.Arie, like you could definitely, you know, approach them with that. And Faded, I hear Chris Brown. Like that, not because of the title, but I just hear like, you know, he's been doing music similar to this kind of flow. So I think that would be great right there. But the breakdowns, you got it for real.
Now, which Chris BTD? Old Chris or new Chris?
The new one is doing this kind of stuff right now.
Real, okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The new
one. I prefer the old one better. I like Chris when he was clean cut. You know, he was smiling and stuff.
You know, Chris was never clean cut. They probably suppressed that poor boy. He's being who he really is.
You remember on those first two albums? It was exclusive in the self-titled one. Chris, he got the military cut. He was fresh out the Marines. He was just smiling, you know, cheesing left and right, just showing all the curly white. Now it's just like, who's this?
Chris is Chris.
Shaking, and when he's like, I'm like, what's wrong with the man? Like, you know, sometimes he getting ready to start dancing during the interview. I can't tell, but
Chris is traumatized, you know, poor guy. But like, this is who he is, and like, I like Chris. I like the production music that Chris picks, and I think that would fall really good in line with him. And then you know, what's his name would go on that too. Whatever that other guy name is, the light skinned one. I can't remember his name right now.
Trey Songz?
No, the rapper. Oh. You know the rapper who I'm talking about? Drake. You know, because Drake and him always doing something together.
Oh, Drake. I was gonna say, yeah, it's a lot of light skin.
You love that again?
Yeah, I said there's a lot of light skin rappers, so you know.
No, I said Mr. Biggs. What were you saying?
Nah, Jaden loves him. That's his favorite rapper.
Okay.
Don't be acting like it, man. We work together. I see you all the time. I don't know who y'all think he is.
How do you come to the conclusion that Drake's my favorite rapper?
I talk about him all the time. Why?
He's one of my favorites right now, but I don't even have a favorite, honestly. I'm gonna definitely say Nas and all them before I say Drake.
Okay.
Wow. I like how you snuck that in there. All right. AIA.
Oh, okay. Well, wait a minute. Like I told you guys, I don't know anything about music. It's just that if it makes me move, I like it. But the Wait a Minute is another one of the songs that I would play. And it reminds me of just getting in your car and just driving through the city limits at night, that kind of vibes, what I got from that one. So, and another weakness of mine is when I hear violins in music. Oh, I just love that sound. I'm like, oh yeah, they got me there. So I like that one. That boom bap remind me of something from the late 80s, early 90s type vibe or something. I think I heard someone talking about some breakdancing or something on there in the chat. And I was like, yeah, okay. Niganotkin.
So that's actually what it is. So, and funny story.
I was gonna say not again, right? That's what I was thinking. It was like, dude.
Yeah. So I know everybody's messing the name up. So that's really how it's pronounced. I'm trying to refrain from saying this. So I told Tone, I was like, all right, look, we got to find a way to kind of like narrow that down. You're gonna get off YouTube. So I was like, let me just put it all together. So I was like, how about Niganotkin? He was like, okay, yeah, I do like that. He's like, yeah, we just put it like, N-word knocking. It's like, oh yeah, some people might get a little offended. I don't want to get you kicked off the air and stuff. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I came up with the. Still said it right.
Oh, okay, now.
It's all good. It's all good.
Wait. That's what he was saying, right? Wait, right.
Yeah, Niganotkin. So if you think about like Japanese anime, how they've always had those very interesting names. That's basically what I did. I was watching anime and I was listening to the beat. I was like, all right, I got to figure out a way to help him, like maybe make it so that it doesn't come off like just 3 words. Even though that's how the breakdown, I was like, okay, Niganotkin. And he was like, all right, yeah, I like that. So I was like, yeah, let's go with that. So, yeah,
well, that song, it was mellow. Had the beats. The beats was mellow, but it reminded me of playing a video game.
Okay,
that's what I thought with that one. Just sitting up there playing a video game. Star Power, like, see the difference. I sort of like, wait a minute, I see Mario and this and that. I was like, it's colorful. I don't know. I didn't really pick up on that one, but Heavy Bat is another one that I would like. And I would like the drums was heavy. And it reminded me, y'all forgive me, I'm just thinking, Tyler Perry doing a movie. She just getting off from work and she driving her car and she going home, going into her apartment, that type of thing. So it was like an intro into a Tyler Perry movie for Heavy Bat. And Faded was a bit eccentric. Everything. So
okay.
That's my take on it. But thank you guys for the great songs. The great beats. And I like them. But this is gonna be close.
Okay. All right. Last but not least, Miss Sharissa.
Okay, so I'm going to start with Niganotkin because the whole time you were saying that, I was like, that's not what it is. I know what you're doing.
I'm trying not to get sensitive. I don't want to get kicked off. I can see YouTube now. Mr. Johnson.
First, because I was actually going to say, no, it's knocking.
Yeah, I can see them now.
Okay, I like how y'all did that. But I'm gonna start with that one because it gave me like a scary movie vibe, like like a Tales from the Hood or Get Out. Like I heard it, like I can hear it in one of those type of movies because it was like had that scary little vibe, but it still had like the hip hop vibe and everything. So one thing about Tone, I know he's gonna make sure you bop. He's a dancer. So he always popping and locking and all that.
Oh yeah, I know.
So he's gonna make sure everything he do has bop, no matter if it's fast or slow. And he's a drummer too, so he gonna bring the drums. And I keep seeing everybody talk about the strings, and yeah, he's definitely gonna bring some strings. And I used to tell him like, can you just give me something subtle, something simple? I don't need too much. And he be like, all right, I got you. Next thing I know, there's a string, there's a trumpet, there's a trombone. There's like a whole band. There's a cello. Like I'm like, wait, I said subtle, because he does his thing though. He gets into his mode and then he goes. And I heard that through a lot of these songs. Like the first one was it that boom? No, wait a minute now. Yeah. I just started dancing. Like we both started. Me and my co-judge, we were both bopping to that one. We bopped to everything, and the transitions and the second one, that boom bap, I felt like I just said, like he's always gonna go and go and go. Mm-hmm. So I felt like, I like the transitions, but I was like, you could have maybe like we didn't need all of them, but they was good. I liked them. They you brought me back. It took me somewhere at one point. I think it was like the third transition in the song, but then it brought me back. So I'm like, all right. But I expect that from him because that's what he does. Star Power, that was a really boppy one too. Heavy Bop was like probably my favorite because it reminded me of a song that we did like back in 2000, I don't know, 5 or 6 or something like that. I actually started singing it, but I can't remember the name of the song. But it was something about the summertime. But he might know. But yeah, that was probably my favorite. And faded. I might be rogue on this, but were those bagpipes? I might need to hear it again. I probably heard it wrong. It was a lot going on.
When I first heard it, I thought it was like bagpipes, but it sounds like flutes. But it could be both. I don't know. We got that tone. Is it bagpipes or is it?
It's a bagpipes. Because knowing you probably did throw some bagpipes in there. I don't know, but overall, like it was very. I mean, I'm trying not to be biased, but I mean, it was good. It was exactly what I expected from him and both of them. Honestly, like they both, you can see the difference in their styles, but also the talent that is obviously showing through because people are noticing. Like, oh, I like the keys there, or I like how he brought the strings. I think somebody in the comments said something about, is this a live band? You know, like they're really showcasing what they're good at with their producing skills. And kudos to you both. And thanks for inviting me on to judge. I would go harder on y'all, but I'm going to be nice today. It's Sunday.
Hey, church is over now. You know this
you know what? It was terrible. I hated it all. Unless y'all give me all the beats.
Pull Simon Cowell. I thought do better next time, or pull the Gordon Ramsay from Hell's Kitchen. Try harder next time. Bloody hell!
Yeah,
all right,
me and Quali approved. Great job, guys.
Okay. All right, everybody. Toughest part of B.D.B.G.P. Who is taking the crown?
Oh, we got a vote.
Yeah, we got it's voting time. So who y'all going with? Take y'all time. I mean,
look, Ed, again, you know what I do.
So let me say this before you guys make a decision. If you feel like it's a draw, I will tally up the votes for both individuals. So if you say draw, that's a vote for each person, and then we just tally it up that way. But if you feel like you definitely have it set on this person winning, then you go with that. I'll kick it off because I know everybody's still kind of. I wish I had the Jeopardy theme music. I'd play that while you guys. Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't have it. It's very tough, and I'm looking at everybody's comments. They are definitely saying the same thing I'm saying.
Draw.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to say a draw. I can't choose one over the other. They're both ill. They're both perfectionists. Like they just have that music I could just vibe to in the car or just whatever I'm doing. Especially just me being an artist and always just playing music to get into my zone whenever I'm working on something creative. So yeah, this is a draw for me. Anybody else?
Okay. Well, whoever want to give me free beats, I'll vote for you. Send them to my email. Nobody. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna vote for both of you. Quali's gonna take one, and I'm gonna take the other. There we go. We gonna vote.
All right, that works. That works. So. Okay, so we got that's 2-2. Okay. Anybody else?
I think they're two very different producers. Very, very different. I would say TTA, he definitely, I didn't vote for him yet, but he definitely has it with the transitions, right? Because in music, it's hard. Like, I don't know. For me, I can usually tell how the beat is gonna go, how the arrangement is gonna go. But TTA, like, he surprised me. Like I said, he surprised me on that boom bap. But uniformity wise, Jamil, that's his name, right? Jamil?
Yeah, ChannelJamil.
ChannelJamil, all of his are like all similar, right? So they go one after the other. Boom bap, I mean, TTA, he's more, in my opinion, he's more like old school hip hop. And he could definitely do some of the R&B and everything. So I don't know. I mean, I enjoy both of them. Artistically, TTA, he definitely brings something different to the table. So I'm gonna just go with him because those transitions, like his transitions, really were impressive to me. So I definitely think that he was really good. Jamal, what was it? Commercial Jamal?
Channel.
Channel Jamal.
We were messing up all the names.
I'm sorry. Channel Jamal, like for real, I think you really do need to shop your stuff in all of those different categories, especially in the video gaming and with like Jay-Z or Nas or any one of those guys. I think you should really shop your stuff out to them. But like technical wise, I really enjoyed the fact that I was surprised with the transitions. So I would have to go with TTA.
TTA. Don't it kind of sound like an airline or something? Thank you for flying.
WA, yeah.
Like, oh, this is nice. It's comfy too. First class seats and everything like that. We got wine and liquor on both sides. Let me get into my zone for a minute. All right, so I got those down. All right.
I think they both did great. I'm not gonna lie, they both did great. I love the transitions. They did amazing, both of them. But I liked one better than the other because more of the variety. So I say, what's his name? TTA?
Yeah, ToneTheArtist.
Yeah, I choose him because of the variety he gave us. The other one is more of chilled beats. This one had variety of beats.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, Jamal. You did great. Don't worry, you did great.
Okay.
God.
Big.
So we're kind of tired right now, right? Where we're at in vote.
Right now it's so I voted twice for Alyssa and Kwali. That's 2 votes, so it's tied on our ends. AIA, what did you say? You said
Oh, I didn't say anybody because I was sitting back just thinking, and I was just waiting on everybody to say their stuff so before I say something. But no, I'm just kidding. But I like both of the artists, but honestly, I was just checking, doing my little checklist. I like the fact that TTA put in the violins in his music, but I'm more with the channel Jamil guy, Jamil.
okay.
Yeah, I like 4 of his songs as opposed to the 3 that I like with TTA.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna. I'm going with Tone, man. I liked everything he put out there. I mean, Faded was just okay with me, but everything else was just like bangers, man. Like you said, that '90s hip hop feel, and not to be biased, but I mean, that's what I like. You know what I mean? Other guy had skills, and what's impressive about everybody say transition, like the technical part of that they really know what they're doing. You know, obviously, if you didn't know, I produced for a while, so you can hear they actually know what they're doing. You know, both of these guys, just very talented. For me, it was just more of a sound that I liked, and that's why I'm going with Tone.
Okay. So let me see. I'm just tallying everything up.
Oh yeah,
All right.
we got the chat room.
Looks like we got a winner. Congratulations to TTA. Score is 5-3. So again, big shout out to both of them. And Jamil, keep doing your thing, brother, because dope. Very, very dope. So here's my question now, fellas, because I know you guys are still both in here. A lot of people were saying draw in the chat. Do you guys want to do it again? Because honestly, I feel like if y'all do, y'all probably gonna pull no punches on this next one. So I just need to know from both guys, Bill, Tone, what's up? We doing a part 2 or?
Yeah, they doing it.
Wait a minute, TTA called somebody else out.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, who do you call out? I see everybody saying I'm I'm glad I'm not judging this. I know a lot of people tell me that all the time. They're like, man, you gotta feel like a pop quiz in here. I'm like, that's how it is. That's how it is with these debates, though. You gotta make it tough. You can't ever make it easy or lopsided and stuff. You gotta make it interesting. Okay.
So you guys talk off cam.
Yanda said we need a tiebreaker. All right.
You definitely can't take the chicken way, which is, I don't know, I'm just going to choose both just to, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but you just got to say what you feel. And I feel like he did more variety, but they both did amazingly. I loved all the music, is just one had more variety than the other. Other than that, I probably would have been like, yeah, I don't know about that. But this time, definitely more variety.
So it's a draw.
Well, Tone won. I mean, unless yeah, he ended up winning. So what he said we could talk off cam. Okay, all right. I don't know. Jamil's laughing or Herbie. I mean, look, Jamil, Tone, the people want it. So, like I said, it's up to y'all if y'all want to do it. But y'all let me know, and we'll go from there and stuff like that. But again, I truly, truly appreciate all the love and support from each and every one of y'all. Big shout out to all of the judges up on the panel. Big shout out to everybody that knows live chat, and even those that aren't even like commenting or just tuning in and watching. Big shout out to you as well. Everybody around the world that's tuning into this. Again, I put my all into this, and I'm glad that everybody has come through and enjoy this Sunday night, just be able to just relax, unwind, and just vibe out to just different music. Because like I told people when I started this is not going to be your average beat battle. Most people are thinking that this is going to be just tailored to just hip hop or just one particular genre. I love to focus on all genres because I love eclectic music. Even Drake too, like Big said, I like Drake. He's not my favorite, all right, but I do like Drake though. So you know what? I can't stand it.
Stand you either because you lying to people. That's cool.
But yeah, much love though, much love. But
can I say something real quick?
Oh yeah.
So like, I'm excited because I'm on the panel with At It Again Media, and you knew it. Like this is the first time I'm on the same panel with them, and I'm just like, oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you.
I'm like, oh my goodness, I know you knew. I always be like, you knew it. So it's so dope to be there, and just like when you that time you knew when I was the last time I was in the chat At It Again, you said something to me and actually worked out when I was going to work the next day. So thank you.
Absolutely. So again, as a bonus, if you guys don't know, if you go to my playlist, you'll be able to see a compilation that I put together that features all of the beats from all the producers so far that have been on this B.O.B. platform. So it's just a little bit of something from me to you guys. If you guys want to just listen to it, press play, you can choose through any of the different songs that you heard. As each episode goes on, I'm going to be adding more and more. So the collection is going to get a lot bigger. Right now, it's about at like 150. But by the time this is all said and done, it's probably going to be way more. Because like I said, I'm meeting all different types of producers. Some that are local, some that are overseas, international. So the list is going to get a lot bigger. So if you guys definitely want to do so, you'll see it in the description of this live stream. But you can also go to the playlist and you can check it out. And I have the compilation on YouTube and on SoundCloud as well. All of my links are in my About section. But if you go to the playlist for all the YouTubers, you'll be able to check that out, definitely. And also, too, make sure you guys check out both of these gentlemen. They have their own websites. That's Tones right there at ToneTheArtist.com. I do have it in the description. And ChannelJamil also has his as well. It's called the FTB Music Group. So definitely check them out. If you guys ever want to hit them up for any music or anything like that, definitely do so. But I'm glad you guys all enjoyed this. Big shout out to each and every one of y'all. Before I wrap this up, is there anything else you guys want to say? Anybody else up on the panel?
Oh, no. That's just great beat of difference.
I have to say it. She's in the chat. Hey, together.
What's going on?
But no, this was cool. I liked it. I actually enjoyed myself. I thought I was going to be a little more nervous, but no, I enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah. One thing I love to do with this podcast is I want everybody to have that comfortability. I don't like to make people feel pressure like they got to do this or do that. If you don't want to be on camera, you don't have to. If you choose to, you can definitely do so. But I want everyone to be themselves and just have that freeness to just, not to get too negative or disrespectful, but to definitely give your input and give your honest take on it. Because I was always told honesty is policy. So I want everybody to be real just like me when we're doing this. But at the same time, have a good time. Because again, most of us know each other, but then a lot of us still don't know each other. But this is one way for us to get together, get in one room, pull up a chair to the table, and just have these debates. and enjoy each other's company as we're doing so. Because like I said, it's all about the positivity at the end. So
Right.
anybody else? Anything?
What's
big?
their socials? Are they on like Instagram and everything too?
Yeah, both of them are on Instagram. I have all of their links
Okay.
to everything that they do. It's going to be in the description. So you guys can go to their website. You can go to their Instagram. You can go to their SoundCloud. Every platform that they're on, I have all the links there. So you'll be able to definitely go to it and do so. But yeah, they're both on YouTube as well.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Big Dre talking. He said, I'm coming for the throne. Big shout out to Big Dre. He's also going to be a featured producer on this series. Well, if I'm not mistaken, I believe he's episode 7, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Big Dre, definitely up to bat very soon. So we definitely going to get it popping. But so tune in Sunday, April 2nd, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same exact date and time, because I do these on Sundays. I have 2 Titans who have been on this platform since I first started it. They've been on the trilogy, and now they're making their re-entry back into the series. They go by the names of Sam, aka KS Trappington, and my cousin who's from New York, Brandon, aka Phantom. That's going to be the next battle. I can't wait for that. That's going to be a dope one. Both of them are extremely dope. Neither one of them have gotten the opportunity to win any of these battles yet. So it's only right to put them together and see who's going to take that crown. Unless it ends up being a draw, who knows? But that's going to be the next episode. So I'm going to get working on that. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for future episodes to come. Again, as always, thank you. I can't thank y'all enough for this love and support. Big shout out to each and every one of y'all. Make sure you guys continue to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, hit that notification bell. Anytime I go live, come through, kick your feet up, relax. My home is your home. You already know what it is. And remember, the 4 beautiful things that make this world go round: peace, love, positivity, and prosperity always. So till next time, I'm your host, Big Daddy Beard. This has been another episode of the Debate Table. And like Uncle Russell Simmons said, thank you very much. God bless and good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Hey, y'all. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Same here.